fascinating how this horse has been switched around between distances. Ran over the 10 furlongs at Chelmsford back in October, and then wasn't seen again until running over 5.5 at Bath last week. Now 7 furlongs today, so versatile in terms of trip, or at least prepared to be experimental, is her trainer, and a promising one as you're hearing from him. So the money being reflected perhaps on the back of those thoughts at 12 to 1. Cookie Ring's also shortening up now as well. There is Majestic Girl. Holly Doyle, of course, in good form, having had a winner with Teared Up Tomo. How dare we forget the name from a bit earlier on. Money also for Cookie Ring. Patrick Holmes, 14s from 20s. It is 4 to 1 the field, so, you know, punters scratching their heads here, Robert, I guess, to try and bag the last winner of the evening at Chelmsford.
Yeah, I'm scratching my head too. I think it's a tricky one, but I think Steve Fluke's horse could run pretty well, actually. The one we had a quick word about, but Holly Doyle rides. 4 to 1 each of 2, numbers 6 and 12 here. And, well, breathing down there next at 9 to 2, number 8, Daydream of Tony Newcombe. He's a shrewd man, Tony Newcombe. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if that one ran well. The form figures don't look that inspiring, 0 from 10. But he's had 2 runners here this evening, and 246 miles it is from his Barnstable base. So that one has got a chance, Daydream. But home again of Lee Carter's, finished 3rd at Lingfield last time over a mile. Finished in front of Caledonian Gold of Paul Darcy's. 0 from 13, but home again is 0 from 17, and is 4 to 1 joint favourite. Miss You Pete won a couple of races at Wolverhampton back in March 2016. Hasn't won since, in fact, but at least knows what it takes to win. But didn't run badly with her staying on 4th at Wolverhampton over there, 7 furlongs. So you could expect a big run. I think out of those 2, Home Again and Miss You Pete, I think I'd just go along with Miss You Pete. Although Home Again, must be said, this year has been really, really consistent. 0 from 17, hasn't won a race, but he's been placed in his last 4 runs. So he's been knocking at that door. Dismounted down there at the start, that's Disclosure. There was money for Disclosure this morning, one of Declan Carroll's runners. Has won on the all-weather, got beaten quite a long way at Thirst, but ran far too freely on that occasion, so I think we can expect a better run from Disclosure. Another one that had a little bit of interest in it this morning was for Charlie Wallace horse, number 4, Autumn Tonic. Won on the Fibre Sand at Southall back in April, had a couple of runs since and hasn't done an awful lot, but has won here at Chelmsford, so that's a positive. And Luke Morris is always a positive to have him on board. He's back to us there. That's number 10. That's Majestic Girl, the one we were hearing about from Steve Fluke. Holly Doyle rides, and just hope that she can get away to a level break. Steve's saying that sometimes she's just a little bit slowly away. Side on there, that's Cookie Ring, who's one of the longer shots, ridden by Paula Muir, who's been riding a few winners. One of the first to go in will be Humour of Christine Dunnett. So seeing Christine here this evening. I always think of Christine with long price winners at Yarmouth, which she's had a few over the years. Humour hasn't won since winning here over 6 furlongs here at Chelmsford back in October of last year, and he's 0 from 11 at this 7 furlong trip, so probably better at 6 furlongs. But Humour is going in, and Kieran Fox is on board. So now just wait for the rest to load up. No delay. What a terrific evening. It's still not one single cloud in the sky, and there's a red glow to the west here, meaning probably another nice day tomorrow. I think another nice day is expected. We talk about bit of thundery weather. I think the further east you are, the better the weather you're going to get over the weekend. So the last few, well, the first few going forward. Home Again has gone in, so will come out of stall number 1 on the inside. Just being blindfolded there. That's not Humour. No, it's the same colours, similar colours. That's Ashford Island, with those underneath that hood, those very sporting blue and white blinkers, with Royston French, who nearly had a winner earlier this evening, made the running and just got collared in the closing stages. Poor old Royston on and Lucet. That's Shamlan about to go forward of Johnny Farrelly. Doesn't have too many on the over jumps, but has one on the all-weather. Blinkered for the first time this evening. Number 8 is next up. That is Daydream for Tony Newcombe. Watch out for Daydream. See that run running well. And one of the last for stragglers to go in, Deftera Fantuti, and David Egan was tailed off at Kempton last time. And for the final time, let's get across to Enzo for our 9 o'clock with 7 furlong handicap.
Should be the last one for Oisin Murphy. Goes forward to complete the line for the Ladies' Day here on the 22nd of June with blue handicap. And they're off, although Cookie Ring isn't. He is now. Cookie Ring gives them a 10-length start, very slowly away. And the early pace is going to be with Home Again on the inside, along with the yellow and green Whaleway Station. Out very deep, thrusting forward is Deftera Fantuti to be prominent. Trapped through then in the green and blue by Caledonian Gold and Joey Haynes. Just off the pace we have Daydream, the maroon and white colours. Further back is Miss You Pete, the white cap. The blue and yellow Disclosure is next. Furiously chased along is Susie Icon next in the field. They're well strung out here. Back on the inside, Ashford Island is racing ahead of Autumn Tonic. 2 lengths to Majestic Girl, 5 lengths to Shamlan, who's being furiously driven. Humour is 2 from the back, Shamlan 1 from last, and last of all Cookie Ring after a desperate start. They begin to turn back towards the home straight, and up front it is Home Again on the inside, narrowly ahead of Deftera Fantuti. The blue and white checks in second place. Miss You Pete into third now, the white cap trying to get closer. Whaleway Station has lost ground. Around the outside, Caledonian Gold is making up headway. Then the blue and yellow of Disclosure. Home Again will turn them for home in front though. Leads by a length for Josh Bryan. To giving chase in second, Deftera Fantuti. Miss You Pete's getting into it. And then Caledonian Gold every chance. Still Home Again will lead them down to the furlong pole. Miss You Pete could be the danger in second. Miss You Pete is now picking up for Oisin Murphy. From the back, staying on is Susie Icon, the far side. Susie Icon and Miss You Pete, they will do battle. Susie Icon just ahead for Liam Jones. Here's the line. Susie Icon touches off Miss You Pete. Very close for third between Caledonian Gold and Humour, who came from a mile back. Further back to find Majestic Girl, who also stayed on, and then came Ashford Island.
He's a shrewd one, is Mick Appleby. Susie Icon is one. He was formerly trained with Mark Johnson, was a maiden for Mark Johnson. If Mark Johnson can't win with a horse, not too many people can, but Michael Appleby, Mick Appleby certainly can. And Susie Icon has won from Miss You Pete, who's run another really good race. And the third horse was number 11, Humour, and back in fourth, Caledonian Gold, just done for third place by Humour, who came from a long way back to finish third. So Susie Icon, Miss You Pete and Humour, our final 1, 2, 3, and a 20-to-1 winner to end the day there, Darryl.
Yeah, would have taken a lot of finding as well. Well beaten at Brighton. Admittedly, that was a comeback run, of course, a week or so ago. But you can see it's a lovely split. Everything moves off a line, and there's plenty of room down the inside for Susie Icon to get the measure of Miss You Pete in the white cap there, and Humour finishing back in third place. 20-to-1 stunner in the last. Second run for the Appleby yard, as Robert was saying, and Liam Jones on the mark. Home Again had travelled well in the noseband there, having been pretty much on the pace. Cookie Ring completely missed the start. Gave his supporters no chance, and he'd been back to the market as well at big prices in the minutes up to the off. Well, this one took some finding here. I think Susie Icon taking the 9 o'clock off a mark of just 46. Now, US racing on the way tonight. It's been pretty wet across